So basically have your block on your mat, and then we just want to kneel and sit on our block. So we should feel quite comfortable like this. We can have a little bit of distance in the knees. If it doesn't feel okay, obviously just come to a cross-legged position. And just relax your hands down on your knees, relax your shoulders, and we're just going to close the eyes for a moment. So make sure you're sitting really tall, send that spine long, pull the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the neck, and relax the jaw. And just let the eyes soften. So we're just going to start to feel present in our body, feel present in this moment. So as you breathe fully in and out, just really be aware of where you're in contact with your mat. So maybe the toes, give them a wiggle, the knees, the lower leg, maybe the contact with the block. And just feel a sense of grounding. Just feel a sense of feeling connected to the earth, to nature, to everything around you. Bringing that breath in a little longer now, a little further into the body. And just remember, this space is always here for you, so whenever you feel maybe a sense of things spiraling out of control or feeling too hectic, or even a sense of feeling anxious, just keep coming back to this sense of grounding, being fully in your body. We're going to take one more breath, maybe a sigh out of the mouth. And then as you slowly open the eyes, just bring the palms up together. Stretch up, reach up, lift out of your waist. So feel yourself growing taller just from this moment. We're going to drop our right hand down and then reach with our left arm. So you should feel that nice stretch into the left side. Take a bend into your right elbow. And even turn to look towards that left arm if your neck allows. Come back to center, take that stretch up once again, lifting out of the waist. And then we're going to drop that left hand down and reach with the right arm this time. Breathing into that side body. One more breath. Come back, reach up again. And then start to send your arms behind you and link your fingers together. So you want to pull the shoulder blades, squeeze them back, open into your chest. Bring the gaze up again, looking up towards the ceiling, feeling that opening in the throat. And then from here, I'm going to get you just to fold forward and drop your forehead down to the floor, down to your mat, and send the arms back. So you just feel that squeeze into the shoulder blades. We spend so much time with the shoulders rolling forwards. We want to open them back up. And just hold for one more breath. Exhale as you come back up. Release the arms, just give them a roll up, a roll back. And again, one more time. And we're going to be releasing our block. You may just want to keep it close by. And we're going to swing round onto hands and knees this time. So just bring yourself to that table Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And again, we just want to rotate here. So we're going to sit back towards our right heel and our left. Really over exaggerate that movement. Roll through the wrists. And again, just really moving whatever way feels good. There's no right, there's no wrong. Stretch through the arms. And then step the hands a little bit more forward on your mat. Make that stretch now a little bit bigger. And then let's reverse that stretch. So roll the other way, really folding towards the hands and then sitting back towards the heels. Should feel that stretch into the wrists as well. Let's do one more circle. And then coming back to table, just turn the fingers towards you and just sit back a little towards the heels. We're not going to get all the way back, but you're just stretching into the inner arm, into the wrist. Again, an area where we do hold quite a lot of tension, particularly in the day and age of screens and phones and laptops. Let's take one more breath. Turn the palms back. We're going to be coming back into a downward dog, so tuck in the toes, send yourself back, heels towards the back of your mat, and just take a walk here. So really, again, whatever feels good, just work through the legs, pushing back, opening into the hips. Give the head a little shake side to side, letting any tension go. We're going to step that right foot forward, drop that knee down, just bring the hands to the right knee and push your hips forward so you get that opening into the left side. From here, let's bring up the arms, reach up to the ceiling. If you want to look up, you can do, or if you're feeling a little wobbly, just keep the gaze forward. Let's take one more breath, reaching upwards. Drop the hands back to your mat, step back to downward dog. Take that walk if you need, or just send the heels back. Long breath, don't forget the breath with your practice. Keep using it. Keep lengthening. We're going to step forward now, left foot forward, right knee drops to the mat. We breathe in, maybe the hands are to the knee. Maybe we come straight into that lunge. Pushing that right hip forward. And then dropping the hands, we're back to that downward dog. Sending the heels back. Just take a roll up onto the toes, push all 10 toes into your mat, have a little wiggle there, and then send the heels back down. We're going to start to walk all the way to the top of the mat. We're going to bring the feet together at the top of the mat and fold over both legs. So bear in mind it's first thing in the morning. We may be feeling a little stiff here. So do take care. If you need a bend in the legs, then you do so. We're going to roll all the way up. We're going to reach up, look up. And we're going to exhale, bending into the knees, swinging the arms and coming all the way back up. We're going to do 2 more. We're just doing them gently. Swinging the arms, bending at the knees. Let's do 1 more. Reaching up, looking up. And then bring your hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders. So our theme for today's class is love. Keep coming back to the word love, particularly when we come to our heart. And it's going to be self-love. We're very good at giving love to everyone else, but today our practice is all about loving ourselves. If you feel okay, I want you to use the affirmation, I love myself, every time you come to your heart. If you don't feel comfortable with that, just think of love in your heart when you're in your sun salutations, palms together. Let's breathe in, reach up. Let's exhale, fold down. Inhale, look forwards, and exhale, step the right leg back. Follow through with the left. Your body's in plank, strong core. We're going to drop the knees, sit back to the heels, relax the head. Breathe fully in through the nose, fully out. We're going to roll down to our mat, elbows tight to the body, and then breathe to our cobra. Squeeze the shoulders back. Exhale, downward dog. Pushing back, fingers wide, really grounding back in, palms and legs. We're going to step forward, right foot to the top of the mat and the left. Feet are together, we're back to that forward fold. We're breathing in, coming up. And we're exhaling love to the heart center. Let's breathe in. Exhale down. Inhale, looking forwards. It's the left leg back first this time, and then the right. Strong plank. Let's lower to our mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Push back. Send those arms long. Feel that upper body opening. One more breath. Stepping forward, left foot top of the mat, and the right, folding over the legs. Let's breathe in to come up. Exhale to your heart. Back to that love. Feeling the heart beating, maybe even visualizing a light here. Let's breathe in, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, look forwards. Right leg back first. And the left into plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Send the heels back. Back to your long breath. Just feeling that circulation flowing. Maybe feeling the heart beating. Maybe that warmth coming through the body. One more breath. Really being present. Really being mindful. We're looking forward, stepping forward, right foot and the left, forward fold. Breathing in, coming up. Exhale to your heart. Take that pause. Let's breathe in. Exhale down. Inhale forwards. It's the left leg back and the right. You're back to your plank. Hold here. Really engage the core. We're firing up the energy. Solar plexus. One more breath. Feeling strong, feeling powerful at the start of our day. Let's lower with control. And inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Back to that long breath. If it feels good to sigh out of the mouth, if you're holding on to anything, just let it go. One more breath. Step forward, left foot, top of the mat, and the right. Let's come back to our forward fold. Take a pause here, take a breath. Should start to feel a little easier. We're coming up, pulling the tummy in, breathing in. Exhale, heart. Back to that self-love. Most powerful love that there is. Let's breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, send the spine up. And then step the right leg back. We're back to plank. Holding the core in. And this time we're dropping the knees down. We're going to sit back to the heels. And we're coming to that push-up motion. Remember, it's optional. You roll forward, you lower the chin to the mat, elbows tight to the body. You push back up, you sit back to your heels. And again, lowering down, pushing back up, back to those heels. And again. Back to the heels, we're going to do one more. Chin hovers to the mat, back up, back to the heels, and then we're coming back to plank. So just push through the toes. Keep that core strong. We're lowering with control. And then we're breathing into our cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Send those heels back. Push back a little bit more. And then send that right leg long, three-legged dog. Squeeze that glute. We're going to be hugging in towards our left elbow, using our side core, and then sending the leg back. And again. Rolling forwards, rolling back. One more. Send that leg back. We've got warrior one, top of the mat. Right foot is forward, bend into that right leg, and then bring up the arms. Reaching up, holding here. We're going to reach forward, we're gathering our energy, we're sending the elbows back. And again, breathing in. Exhale. One more. Exhale back. Drop both hands on the inside edge of that right foot. We're going to keep the left hand down and open up with the right arm, reaching up, looking up. Both hands back to your mat, maybe staying here, maybe lowering down onto those elbows or onto your block. Take that pause, use the breath. One more. Pushing back onto the hands either side of that right foot now. We're stepping in, left foot forward, back to our forward fold. Just take a breath. Next breath brings us up, reaching up. Exhale to your heart, back to that self-love. Feeling good in your body. One more breath. Breathing in. exhale down. Inhale, looking forwards. We're stepping back, left leg first. And the right. We're back to plank. Drop the knees, sit back to the heels. If you need to rest, you stay here. If you feel okay, we come back to pushing down to the mat, pushing back up, sitting back to the heels. And again, keep the elbows tight to the body. We've got 2 more to do. Feeling ourselves growing stronger. 1 more. Back to the heels. And then back to plank. Just pushing through the toes. Send those heels back so you get that lovely stretch in the back of the legs. We're lowering down with control. And then breathe into that cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Push back. Send the arms long. Heels towards the back of your mat. Let the neck go, no tension in the head. Breathing all the way into the belly. Maybe sighing out of the mouth if there's anything you're holding. That left leg is going back, 3-legged dog. Maybe squeeze that left side. This time that knee's over to the right ankle, we're hugging in, and then we're exhaling back. And again, hugging in, sending the leg back. We've got 1 more, rolling forward, exhale back. We've got warrior 1, top of the mat, left foot, strong arms reaching up, looking forwards. We're dropping both hands inside edge of that left foot. The right hand is staying where it is and we're twisting open with the left. Maybe looking up towards that left hand. Both hands are back on the mat. We're either staying here on the hands or we're dropping down to the elbows. Or maybe even dropping to our block. 1 more breath. We're going to come back onto our hands. We're stepping that right foot in, folding over the legs. We're breathing in, coming all the way up. Reaching up, hands to the heart. Back to that self-love. 1 more breath. We're going to take a big step wide with our legs when you're ready. We're going to send the arms long. So quite a bit of distance in the legs. We're going to reach our right hand over towards our left ankle and send our left arm towards the ceiling. So you're twisting your upper body. Planting those feet down on the mat. Breathe back up. We're taking that the other way, so it's the left hand to the right ankle, right arm is reaching. Coming back up, reaching with the arms, send the hands behind you like we did at the start. Link those fingers together, palms together if you can. Breathe in, look up first. And then exhale, folding down, sending the hands up and the head lowering to your mat. Breathing into the belly. Releasing anything in the shoulders. Taking 2 more breaths here. One more breath. Rolling back up. Release the arms. Step the feet in a little closer now, so they're hip width apart. We're going to send the hands out in front. We're going to start to bend into the knees, coming all the way down, just hovering here. Maybe bringing the palms together. We're not sitting low, we're just staying where we're using our thigh muscles, heels on the mat if you can. Engage the core, helps to support your back. One more breath. We're going to bring the hands back out. We're going to push all the way up and stretch up onto the toes, reaching for the ceiling. Hands back out in front, lower all the way back down. This time going really low, sitting the bottom towards your mat, palms together, and push the elbows into the inner leg. So a position that comes very natural in the East can be very difficult in the West. We're going to take one more breath. Hands back out, push up all the way back onto the toes, reach up. Palms back out one last time. We're going to come all the way down again. This time we're going to use our shoulders as well. So use the elbows into the knees to start. And then I'm going to get you to wrap your right hand around that knee. So I'm going to turn. So wrapping that hand around the knee, bring the left arm back to meet it. And we're going to take a twist towards the left knee. If your hands don't meet, you can always grab your strap here or just simply hold where you can. So you get that opening into the right shoulder. So we're twisting with that left shoulder going back. One more breath. Release. We've still got the other side to do, so if you're feeling very uncomfortable, grab your block to sit on. We're going to take that left arm back now, right is back to meet it, and we're turning towards our right shoulder. Remember, you can just use your block. We're stretching into the ankle joint here as well, which you can probably feel. One more breath. Release the arms, sit down fully, send the legs out, just adjust so you're sitting fully on the glutes. And then let's send the legs wide. Grab your block that you have to hand. And we're just going to start to walk forwards. So maybe resting our head down on our block. Remember, we can bring it into different positions. So just reaching with the fingertips, getting that lovely opening into the inner leg. Toes pointing up. Coming back to our long breath here. Let's take 2 more breaths. One more. Reaching all the way back up. We're going to grab our block again and we're going to sit on our block. We're going to send the right leg long and the left leg back. So sitting on your block, sitting tall, right leg is long, left leg is back. If it feels uncomfortable to take that leg back, you can just stay here or let that foot go out to the side. We're going to breathe in, reach up. We're going to exhale towards that long leg, the right leg, and fold down. Again, take care of the knee joint. If that left leg is really not okay, you choose one of the alternatives. So we should be able to fold further forwards when we use our block. Make sure you're lifting from your lower back. I'm going to take a few more breaths. One more. Rolling back up when you're ready. Release the arms. We're going to bend in that right knee this time. Send the left leg long. Sitting tall, so just make sure you feel balanced on your block. We're going to breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Remember, one side often feels different to the other. So just take care, do listen. And just use your out breath to bring you further if it feels okay. And holding for 2 more breaths. One more breath. Breathing in, releasing back up. Release the arms, come back to that kneeling position so you're on your block. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm reaches. It should feel a little easier now than our first one. Breathe in, come back up. Drop the left hand, reach with the right. Reaching back up, send the palms up to the ceiling. Take that over to the right. Back to center. Over to the left. Back to center. Release the arms. We're going to bring our right hand on top of our left thigh. Our left hand goes behind and we take a twist over to the left side. You can even bring your left hand to your lower back as you twist. Breathe back to center, left hand, right thigh, right hand, lower back. Pull that right shoulder back. Back to center, drop the hands back to the thighs. Close the eyes. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Let the neck just release. And then just start to roll over to the right. Slowly through to the left. Bringing the chin back to the chest. And let's do that again in your own time, just rolling through the neck. Let's reverse the circle the other way. Coming back to center, the eyes are closed. Either keeping your hands where they are or bringing the hands back to your heart center. And just coming back to self-love. If you feel comfortable with your affirmation, I love myself or I love you, just repeat it here. Really taking a moment to value yourself